What is an abstract? All the students and researchers and professionals who are working in peer review and who are publishing their work in public health and in any domain of research, they are well aware of this word and they feel always jittery if they have to write an abstract. So let's quickly discuss what exactly is an abstract. I'm Dr. Pranav, a public health scientist, and abstract is a crux or a gist of your complete research that you have produced. So let's first understand what's exactly the purpose of research. In a very brief, research is to provide a new insight or a new fact into whatever is there in our society in respect to public health. And now, if as a researcher I want to understand what kind of researches has been done earlier by my peers in the same group, like if I want to understand the socio-economic impact on the prevalence of malaria in different communities, so I look around in different journals specific to infectious disease and malaria. Then in those journals, like research papers will be averaging 10 to 20 pages, sometimes even longer. My task becomes gigantic if I scan every research paper of 20 pages, and the research papers are numbering in hundreds. So to ease the task of fellow scientific community about the relevance of my research, I come up as a small summary of my research. So at the beginning of an article in a journal, you will find a small para-like space where they have provided the summary of research in say 200 words to 300 words. And it is followed by the keywords. So it helps the fellow researcher community in doing literature review, in finding out what are the researches which are relevant to me. So you need to provide some of the key element of your research, like where the research was conducted, what number of people were included in the sample size, the research methodology which was used. So if as a new researcher I want to commit a research, I understand the researchers in my domain used this particular research methodology, and I have got a bouquet of different type of research methodology to find out what research methodology suits me. What kind of hypothesis testing methods suit my kind of research. If I get to see the different research papers, I have got a range of different research techniques available for me to choose from. So that kind of idea I can get from abstract. And finally, your abstract also shows what were the crucial research finding in your research paper. So any research reviewer, any literature reviewer who is looking to review your article for his purpose of research, the abstract provide a right summary. So in a very quick time, the new researcher gets an idea how valuable is this whole research paper. And most of times in professional research domain, the research papers are paid, and it always helps. I mean, the scarcity of time is also there. So it always helps if I know beforehand what the research paper has to offer. And what the research paper has to offer is there in the abstract. So I always jokingly talk to my students that an abstract is like a wrapper of a FMCG product. If you purchase a soap or a shampoo, the wrapper tells you what ingredients are there, what good it is going to have on your body. All these things, the promises, the ingredients, they form the wrapper, and by looking at the wrapper, you decide what the product has to offer. The same kind of wrapper is the abstract. Thank you for watching. You can share this research series with your friends who are working in research domain. Thanks a lot.